Hi, we're live. As always, whenever you see the video, let me know that you're here so I know that we are getting started and people are starting to join. And again, man, YouTube Studio not letting me see a chat, so I'm going to open you guys up in a new tab over here. And I'm going to mute myself. Okay, there we are. Mike, hey. You are the first comment. Thank you for being here. Chris, Aaron, Jim, hi. Jason, hi. Yes. All right, everyone's here. Hi, guys. Mark, Paul, G Money, Jim, Oliver. Lots of friendly faces here tonight. Hey, guys. Hi, Charles says aloha. Hello. The weather must be nicer where you are. CJ, hey. John, hi. As always, we'll start out by me telling you that the weather in Cleveland is awful today. Avid viewer says originally from Cleveland Shaker Heights. Avid viewer, I am right in the heart of downtown Cleveland right now. Nikos wants to know when the pre-order for HBO Max opens up. It is actually open right now. Let me grab you a link to it real quick. Let me spell HBO the right way. It's 3 letters. You wouldn't think it would be so hard. All right, we have the link. Let me just... Yeah, HBO Max is already doing pre-orders and there's a discount if you pre-order now, so definitely check out that link. Jason says, did you see the email on the new TiVo stream? Looks a little weak. Yeah, we posted about that early this morning. TiVo let me know last night that they were going to be launching this morning, so we were ready to go this morning. Yeah, I tried it out briefly at CES and I really liked it, but I didn't get a chance to really dig into it a whole lot. I can tell you that I think we're going to get our hands on one soon. And whenever that happens, we'll have Philip definitely review it over on the YouTube channel. Well, here on the YouTube channel. Oh, lots of Clevelanders in the chat. Fun. Deborah, hey, good to see you. It looks like our chat is paused. That's going to be very annoying. Come on, YouTube. Okay, there we go. Black Love says, I have HBO now. Do I have to cancel and sign up for HBO Max? If you are signed up directly through HBO, I believe that you will automatically get access to HBO Max. I think. If you are subscribed through one of the services, you might have to unsubscribe, resubscribe. Things are very fuzzy right now, I'll say. But actually, let me see if I can find another post for you. It's the one where I compared the services, and there's a little bit at the end about who should be able to get it that might be helpful. Even I'm still fuzzy on the details. I'm not really sure what's going on right now, to be honest. But hopefully we'll get some clarification on things in the next couple weeks. For those of you who don't know, HBO Max is launching on May 27th. So yeah, I'm expecting that in the weeks leading up to that and the days leading up to that, we will find out more. Brooks Boy says, can Luke review the Kiro 7 on Roku? Can you bring back the top 5 or top 10 on Roku? Brooks, I am so sorry to have to tell you that Luke is no longer with Cord Cutters News. I'm still here, and Philip is here making the videos. I'm not sure what Kiro 7 is. Let me know. But yeah, we can definitely bring back that top 10 and top 5 on Roku. That's something I would like to do more of. We're a very small team, so it's sometimes hard to find time to do all of the posts that I want to do. But yeah, that's definitely on my list. And I'm sure after I make those posts that Philip could do a video on those. I think that's a great idea. Let me make a note. Top 5 Roku. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see ever, if there are any posts that you want to see by us, definitely let me know. If I don't respond to you here, you can go over to corecuttersnews.com. There's a contact us section. If you send an email there, it comes straight to me. So definitely send over post suggestions if there's anything that you ever want us to cover, and I will do my best to make sure it gets done. CJ says, oh, you want to know if I found out anything about the bundle for Hulu, ESPN, Disney+. I did not. As far as I know, people that have the 3-year membership cannot get any special deals. Let me make another note of that. That's something I actually need to ask Luke about. So Luke, if you happen to be creeping around, hop in the chat and answer this question for me if you don't mind. Yeah, I'll make a note, the bundle with the 3-year. Thank you for the reminder, and I'm sorry that I have not done a great job of digging for more info about that, but I'm on it. Hopefully this week will be a little less stressful, a little less crazy than last week. Ron wants to know, will HBO Max be offered through Amazon channels? We have not heard anything specifically about Amazon just yet, but we are starting to get news about it being available on some different services, YouTube TV and Hulu specifically. So I'm expecting to hear something from Amazon, but I guess just keep an eye out on corecuttersnews.com. And yeah, I'll update there if I hear anything. I'm assuming they will, though, since they have the HBO premium channel. I'm assuming they will. CJ, yeah, sorry. Man, I really dropped the ball on that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will definitely look into it. I will either update the site, or you can email me, actually, if you want. Like I said, go over to corecuttersnews.com, click on the Contact Us button. That email will come straight to me. And, yeah, just put a big note at the top that you asked me here so I remember. Matthew wants to know if HBO Max will be in Canada. We have not heard anything about that yet, as far as I know. But definitely stay tuned. If I hear anything, I will post about it for sure. Avid, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Sorry, I feel like my eyes are watering. I sneezed so hard right before we went live. I won't be surprised if it's in a little clip at the very beginning of the video. But whenever I did that, my eyes started watering. It was crazy. All right, if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Yeah, very cool that the TiVo stream finally came out. Whenever they kept saying it was coming soon, it was coming in the coming weeks, got a little nervous that it was still going to be a while. So yeah, like I said, I think we're going to get one for Philip, and he should have some videos out as soon as he gets that. Who knows how long the shipping's going to take? Everything's a little up in the air right now, but soon. Jay wants to know, do you need an indoor antenna for YouTube TV? No, you do not. With YouTube TV, you will get some local channels, not all, but some local channels, and you do not need an antenna for those. Also, if you go over to YouTube TV's website, I think it's tv.youtube.com, you can type in your zip code and it'll show you what channels you'll get. Deborah says, my Roku TV updated today, but not Ultra. Surprised because usually the Ultra updates first. Yeah, that's really interesting. So something I have found just through research and especially reading Reddit, which I find is a great source of information, just from people who are already using the devices and really have time to like play around and look at things. I have found out that whenever these things get updated, there is no rhyme or reason. So yeah, I'm kind of not surprised that your Ultra normally gets the update first, but this time your TV did, because it seems like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to what gets updated and when, which is super frustrating. It would be nice to know. Hope wants to know the difference between HBO Max and, hang on just a second here, doing more than one thing at once never works out. HBO Max, HBO Now, and HBO Go, and I actually have a post about that from either this week or last week. All the days are blurring together now. Thank you, quarantine. But yeah, that post should give you most of the answers. And then if you have any other specific questions, you can ask here or you can email me from the website. NYC wants to know, how does the HBO Max Hulu deal work out? As far as I know, HBO Max will be available as one of the premium add-on services. So the same way that you would subscribe to Showtime, Starz, HBO through Hulu, you'll now also be able to subscribe to HBO Max when it launches. I believe they also have that same deal where if you subscribe to HBO through Hulu now, that you then get instant access whenever HBO Max comes out. I think I might be getting my details mixed up between some of these, but yeah, there is a post about it over on Corketers News. But yeah, as far as I know, it will be a premium add-on. People are asking about Luke. If you haven't been here for a few weeks, that's totally fine. I'll give you a quick update. Luke did sell the company. It happened months ago, way before he ever made the announcement. So we were transitioning from him being in charge to me kind of leading the news team for a few months before he ever made the announcement. For those of you asking what he's doing now, he is very much just enjoying his time home with his family. The last time I talked to him, he was sitting at home watching old football games with his feet up, looking out at his backyard. So I think he's having a great time. He's really enjoying being home with his wife and daughter. And who knows what he's doing next. I don't think that he will sit still for long, so I'm sure that we'll find out soon. You can follow him over on Twitter. His handle is @LukeBK. Tony again wants to know the difference between all the HBOs. Let me go ahead and put that link in the chat again. All right, clicking on a lot of things all at once. Yeah, over in that post, you'll find the difference between HBO Max, HBO Go, and HBO Now. Okay, Brooks, I was asking what Kiro was. Kiro 7 News Seattle. I'm not sure. If we can get it, let me make a note. If we can get access to that channel, I'm sure that we could do something with it. I've actually never heard of it, but I am not in the Seattle area. But Philip is, so we will see. Avid, thank you. I do believe that I have a better hairstyle than Luke, but to each his own. Reginald wants to know if there are any good streaming service deals. That is an excellent question. So if you go over to corketersnews.com, there should be, and now I can't find it, of course, there should be a deals section. Where the heck is it? Yeah, we're posting deals all the time, so I know that CBS usually does have like a free month or something. Let's see what else we've got going on here. To be honest, we haven't heard a whole lot. A lot of places are making content free, so I would say one of the best deals right now is Sling TV. They're still doing happy hour across America, where you can watch free content from 5 to, I believe, midnight every day, which is awesome. A lot of places are doing like free previews of premium channels. So keep an eye over on the site. We update every time we hear about a deal. Annette, hello from Pennsylvania. That's where my family is. Good to see you. E-Man says, what's up? How's everything going on? Things are good. Things are really good. I have no complaints. Ian says, just canceled YouTube TV. My Tableau arrives Friday, enjoying the extra cash. Yeah, so with no sports on right now, a lot of people are putting their subscriptions on pause, which totally makes sense. Yeah, I completely understand that, and it is nice to have that extra money. Did you see that Tableau just updated their automatic commercial skip feature? That's pretty cool. So if you decide to become a premium member whenever you get your Tableau, you can, with that premium membership, you can use the automatic commercial skip feature, and they just did some updates, so even more programming is eligible for that automatic commercial skip. How many times can I say automatic commercial skip in 1 minute? It looks like probably about 30. Mickey says, I just bought the TiVo Stream 4K. I have Roku, but I'm pretty interested in trying TiVo. Think it will be better for me. Yeah, I think it is a good little device. I'm interested to see what people think of it once they really get their hands on it and play around with it. I'm also very interested to see Philip's review once he gets his device and can try it out. Excuse me, let me drink a little water. Yeah, but I do think it's a very cool little device. It's a good service, so I'm interested to see what you think about it. Let me know. John says, Watch didn't notify me that you were on. Interesting. I don't know why. I think there's something a little funny going on with YouTube. It's also not letting me see comments over in the Creator Studio. I have to open up a whole other window to see your comments, so I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, Tom, Luke does have another channel. It's called Guy Reviews. He's doing some cool live videos over there too. He is not doing them on Wednesday nights. Thank you, Luke. So, yeah, you can watch both, but he is over there. Jason, yeah. Luke and I both trying to say AT&T TV. For those of you who were around during the podcast days with me and Luke, he would always make me do the AT&T stories, and I swear he did it on purpose because he hated saying AT&T TV now and AT&T TV. It's a mouthful, so yeah. Plus, I mean, talking for an hour straight, I'm bound to make mistakes, so I won't apologize for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, again, for those of you asking about Luke, he is very active over on Twitter, so if you want to get in touch with him, that's the best place. And then he's over on his YouTube channel, so you can find him. He's very much still around. John, congratulations. Very happy to hear that your job called you back. That's fantastic news. Very happy to hear that. Hi from South Jersey. Hi from North Carolina. Good to see you all. I love hearing where everyone is from. I am a little jealous because I feel like a lot of you have much nicer weather than I'm getting over here in Cleveland. Jim wants to know how my lockdown is going. Actually, pretty well. I love my little apartment, so I'm very happy here. Very, very busy with work, so I'm definitely keeping busy, which is nice. I'm missing my friends a lot, and I'm a little bit tired of being home alone all the time, but it is what it is. I'm happy to do this if it means keeping people safe. So, dealing with it. But yeah, I am very much missing being out and about. Tim says, I saw that TiVo's partnering with Sling with their streaming device. Will there be any special features? Actually, let me go over to the Sling blog and see. I know that they just posted something about it. So let me see if I can find that for you real quick. Over in their newsroom. I can tell you that Sling is going to be integrated with the TiVo, so it's just going to be very easy to find and launch content with Sling, which will be great. And now, of course, I cannot find the blog. Let me check in my email because I know they sent it to me. Sorry, guys, this is taking a minute, but I'm stubborn. So once I decide that I want to find something, I cannot let it go. Jeez Louise. Sorry about this. But yeah, they are partnered with Sling. That's just kind of their featured partner. I'm not sure if that means any special features. Why the heck can I not find this email? I know it's in here. Okay, that's taking too long to load, and I don't want to waste everybody's time. So, I'll tell you what, if there is enough to post about, I will do that. Tomorrow, I will dig around and find out what that partnership looks like. I can actually reach out to Sling and TiVo and see if I can dig up some details for you. Sling TiVo partnership. I'm going to get better about writing things down so I don't forget to answer questions you guys have for me. John says, will theaters open back up soon? I hope they do. I know that people were talking about it. I think it was in Texas and Georgia. They're already talking about opening up the theaters. I'm not sure if it's a great idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work. There was something about only being able to fill them like 25% capacity. I'm saying that very hesitantly because as I was saying it, I realized I don't really know what I'm talking about. There was something about how they can't fill them to the max anymore and because of social distancing and stuff. But yeah, but from what I hear, they're planning on opening them. I'm not even sure about which movies are going to theaters right now. So I don't know. I feel like everything's very up in the air. Justin wants to know what kind of changes I think will happen with Fandango Now and Vudu. It has me worried about my stuff. I can tell you that for right now, everything is safe. So Fandango Now and Vudu are going to continue to run independently. So if you have things on either service, they're safe. Your movie library is safe. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future, but that's what's happening for now. And I'm sure that if that changes, they will send out a letter about what to do with your movies. So I would not worry about it. I would say, though, just kind of like pay attention to the news. And, excuse me. Pay attention to the news. Also, I have accounts at both Fandango and Vudu, so if anything goes out to customers, I'll get that too. And I'll post about it over on Core Cutters News as soon as I find out. CJ says drive-in theaters should have stayed open. People are already social distance in their own vehicles. I think that I just saw something in the news about drive-in theaters that are still open and that they were doing really well. So yeah, I'm with you. That's a great idea. I love a drive-in theater. Jim wants to know, does Roku have a dedicated coronavirus channel? I'm not getting enough from the news. I'm wondering if you're serious. Other people are laughing. I will say that yes, there are dedicated coronavirus channels. Let me swear, every time that I start talking for more than half an hour at a time. All right, let's see here. We will go to the Roku channel, which is free. And we will click on news. All right, here is a link that I can give you. So if you are looking for coronavirus news on your Roku, you can go right here and they have news for free. There's a whole section on there of COVID-19 news. Justin, yeah, no problem. Like I said, just kind of keep an eye out on Core Cutters News. But for right now, no, you are not in danger of losing your content. DJ, I see you saying that Philo TV has a new channel. I have not heard about that. But let me make a note and I will check that out. John says, Amazon has you covered on COVID coverage and Pluto. Yeah, pretty much every service at this point. The Roku channel has it for free. Pluto has it for free. Sling TV has coverage for free right now with they have a whole free section. So if you're not already checking out Sling, you can do that. You don't even need a credit card to sign up to get some of this free content. Amazon, yeah, everybody I think really has COVID coverage. DJ, I hear you. I see your comment about Philo. I will check that out. All right, Mickey says, I saw a video from the TiVo YouTube that said that you'll be able to watch HBO Max and NBC Peacock. Really want the channels to stream on my new TiVo Stream 4K device. Yeah, so it seems like the whole thing with TiVo is that you can link your subscription services. So very cool that will work with the new ones. Yeah, Philip will be testing all this stuff out and he will be making videos. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Mickey, yeah, I believe they will be available on TiVo when they come out. I think you just have to subscribe to those channels independently and then link them, I believe. John says, did you know that the new ATSC 3.0 will use your home Wi-Fi for content interaction and targeted ads? I did not know that. Philip has really been digging into ATSC 3.0. So I know he's working on like an information guide about what it is and what it does. So he will be the one looking into that, but that's really interesting. Good to know. Eric says YouTube TV now has Court TV. You know what? I started writing a post about that this afternoon. You may have been the one that tagged me somewhere to let me know about Court TV being on YouTube TV. And then out of nowhere, we got this news that, not Spectrum. That's not the company I'm thinking of. Hang on. Sinclair got hit with a massive fine from the FCC for $48 million. And whenever I saw that news, I just kind of dropped everything and got the Sinclair news out. And then I had to hop on here. So I haven't gotten a chance to get that post out. But yeah, thank you for the reminder. I will do that tonight maybe. Mickey wants to know, did Philip buy his TiVo stream today, or is he getting one soon for review? Yeah, we kind of just made an arrangement with TiVo to have one sent, so there will be a disclaimer on those videos just saying that this was sent to us for review. Obviously, all of his opinions will be his own. We are not biased with those review videos, so, but yeah, it hasn't shipped out yet, so. Soon, but we can't know how soon because who knows how long it takes for anything to be delivered anymore. Goodness gracious, Howard. Howard says, hi Jess, just got some good news. 7 months ago, I slipped and fell, broke my kneecap. Today I got the good news that I'm officially better and don't need PT anymore. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad to hear that you're okay. Thank goodness for physical therapy, but I'm glad that you're out. My gosh. That is great news. Does anyone else have any good news to share? Also, is anyone watching the John Krasinski YouTube show called Good News or Some Good News? It's been making my life a whole lot more positive lately, so if you haven't already watched that, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, share your good news, please. I love hearing about all the good things happening right now. Mark says, hey Jess, just checking in. May have to watch your rerun. Hey, glad you're here, even if you're just stopping by for a few minutes. Good to see you. Ian says, do you know if VidGo is going to improve their interface? I did the free trial. It was really slow and clunky. You know, I've had some problems with it too, but I don't know. I think it's a very mobile-friendly service, and I tend to watch on TV. So, yeah, I don't think it was really the right one for me. But I like what they're doing. I like their whole social watching feature. I think that's really what they're focused on right now. Yeah, Howard, you're getting a lot of love here. Everyone's very happy to hear that you're doing better. Thank goodness. Tim says, watching SGN YouTube video. Yeah, some good news. So good. Actually, I think I missed the last one, so I'll probably go watch it right after this. Eric says, I sometimes wish that Sinclair was not the owner of so many regional sports networks. It would have been nice for the sports teams to purchase their regional networks from Fox and Disney. I agree. I think it would have given them a lot more freedom, but then it also would have potentially been difficult for fans to find stuff. I don't know. To be honest, there are just so many legal issues and licensing issues that go on with sports that I never know what's going on. G-Money says, Roku has good deals on Roku Express, Plus, and Regular if you buy directly from Roku. Yeah, there were also some really good deals on Amazon and Best Buy. So I did a post. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick. Jeez Louise, I typed in Roku sale and it was a post from 2016. Not what I'm looking for. There we go. That's the post I was looking for. Okay, so in the post that I just pasted into the chat, There are deals on Roku devices. I'm not sure if all of those are still active right now. That post is a few days old. However, there were deals over on Amazon and Best Buy too, so I don't know what works best for all of you. Buying directly from Roku or getting free shipping from Amazon, or if you want to do the contactless pickup from Best Buy. I know that's an option too, but definitely check out all three. I linked all three in the post at different points, so check them all out. CJ says, I can't wait for Rona to get gone. I want my Nashville Predators back on TV. I've been calling it the Rona too. That's funny. Definitely not something to laugh about, but yeah, I'm ready for this to be over too. Thomas Ritter. Hi. I always appreciate your emails. Thank you so much for those. Showtime is owned by CBS Viacom, a non-cable entity. What was that in reference to? Mickey says, I'm dying for content, something fun to watch. I want to watch HBO Max right now. I'm bored of all of the same stuff. Any recommendations? Yes, I do have recommendations. So just a little bit ago, I posted the top 20 shows that are being binge watched right now. And that list came from Real Good. So it was like 4 million people's input that went into that post. Yeah, over on Facebook last week, I asked everybody over there what shows they're binge watching too. I just have not gotten any time to put all of those into a post. But this weekend, I'm hoping it goes up on Saturday morning. Expect a massive list of shows to binge watch. All the recommendations will come straight from Quickers News readers who are over in the tech support Facebook group. It's probably going to be, I'm hoping, something close to at least 60, 20 from Hulu, 20 from Netflix, 20 from Amazon Prime, but maybe more. Let me see what I can do, but yeah, at least 60. So look forward to that on Saturday. If you're looking for things to watch, I will have so many recommendations for you. Clifford, hi. Glad to see you here, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Chris says, if all of the MLB teams had an app that was direct to consumer, I can do away with the rest of programming on RSNs. Yeah, I think that would be ideal, but then everybody wants a piece of the pie, everybody wants more money, so who knows if that will ever happen, but yeah, that's a great idea. Howard has a question about Plex that maybe one of you can answer. I don't have a ton of experience with Plex. He says I'm having issues. Whenever I download a show, it duplicates it, so I'm not sure if I set the folder correctly. Do you have any ideas? Are there any Plex users that can help Howard out or tell him why he might be getting duplicates? I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Let me make a note. John says, I noticed a new writer's name on the website. Do you have a new writer? We do. We have a couple, actually. So I'm still here. You guys know me. Philip, you guys have seen on the YouTube channel. Tamara is still here. She has been around Quickers News for quite a while, way before the acquisition. And then we also have Artie, who is doing some freelance writing for us. And then we have Devon, who works for, excuse me, my goodness. Devon works for another site and has been coming over and helping us out as a contributor. So that's our little team right now. If there are any other names, though, there might be some popping up from time to time, but yeah, I'm more than happy to tell you who everyone is if you have a name for me. CJ says, I would definitely pay directly to the Predators to be able to watch all of their games. Yeah, I agree. I would pay to watch Cleveland teams. Sorry, guys. Chris says, do you think that HBO will have one app for everything? That is a loaded question and a very good question. So Luke and I have been talking about this for a long time because AT&T is just kind of all over the place with their apps and things. I think that HBO Max is their focus now, and I think that they will try to migrate everybody over to HBO Max. I think that that will be the one that they will be pushing. I think that HBO Now and HBO Go will kind of fall to the wayside. So yeah, I can definitely see HBO Max being the one and only, but we'll see. Snub says, do we have a price for Peacock yet? Yes, we sure do. So there will be 3 tiers for Peacock. There will be a free tier with limited content, so you won't be getting everything. There will be a Peacock with ads, which will be $4.99 a month. There will also be an ad-free tier for $9.99 a month. And Peacock comes out July 15th. CJ says, AT&T already has an app for each and every one of their services. Yes, true story. And they are hard to keep track of, let me tell you. Brooks wants to know if we will bring back Cord Cutting This Week podcast. I would love that. Unfortunately, Luke is not here anymore. We were co-hosts for that podcast. No word yet on whether Philip and I will do that or one or the other of us will host it and bring in different people each week, but we will see. Nothing is off the table, I can tell you that. Howard says, when will the new TiVo be available besides on their website? Can I get one on Amazon? You know, I don't think it's available just yet. But, hang on. I'm just checking real quick. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Yeah, definitely not up just yet. Hard to say. I think it definitely will be available, only because historically TiVo devices have been available other places. But, we will see. Oscar, hello, good to see you. CJ says, I want Cord Cutting Today to come back. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking for that. It's really just been like a time situation. Like I said, we're such a small team and everyone's a little feeling the pressure a little bit to get content out every day. But yeah, I'll definitely pass that news along to Philip. Eric thinks that Philip and I would be an interesting podcast. Yeah, I think so too. I think that we are very different. So I think that we would have different viewpoints on things and different things to talk about. So yeah, I agree. I think that would be a lot of fun, but we will see. Snub wants to know, are there any rumors of a new Apple TV? Yes, there are definitely rumors. Unfortunately, they are just that for now, rumors. I will say that we have a post that is ready to go. It's been sitting in the drafts with all of the speculation about a new Apple TV product. So, yeah, as soon as we hear anything about that officially, we will post that right away. But for now, it's just speculation, so we don't want to get anyone's hopes up just yet. But yeah, we're ready to post as soon as we hear something. Jermaine wants to know if I recommend taking advantage of HBO Max's pre-order price, or should people just wait and bundle HBO Max with their current streaming providers? I would say it completely depends on how you like to get your content. For me personally, I will be subscribing through my Hulu account now that I know it's available with Hulu. If you don't mind having separate bills for different things and separate apps for everything, I would definitely take advantage of that pre-order price just because that's a great deal. Can't beat it. So definitely just something to keep in mind and personal preference, honestly. Clifford says, add to your watch list Extraction. Ooh, that is on my list. I wanted to watch it last night and I ended up falling asleep at 8 o'clock last night, so that was not an option for me. Just been a little tired lately. Yeah, definitely Extraction is on the list. Gangs of London. Very action-packed. Good to know, Clifford. Thank you so much. I always appreciate when you guys give recommendations of what to watch. CJ says if you want the deal, if you want to save $3 a month, get the deal now. Definitely. I don't think that the deal will be around long term, so grab it now. David says, is the $11.99 HBO Max deal included with YouTube TV? I don't believe so. I think this is only if you pre-order directly through HBO. I don't believe it includes any of the distributors like Hulu or YouTube. John says, Google is releasing their own Android TV to replace the Chromecast. Yes, no, maybe. Again, speculation. We've been seeing some rumors and things, but I'm not sure. I can't tell you that we're keeping an eye on it. It's definitely something that is very much on our radar. Also, whenever I read your message, I read it as Giant Eagle is doing a streaming service, and Giant Eagle is a grocery store out here, which would have been weird. Wouldn't put it past them. Wouldn't put it past anybody. Let's see here. Victor wants to know if we're planning a review for the TiVo Stream 4K. Absolutely. I was just talking to the TiVo team earlier today about getting a device out to Philip to do some reviews, so definitely it is on the way. Literally, the TiVo itself is on its way. So depending on how long it takes to ship and how long it takes to get the video together, we will have that ready soon. Howard says, even if baseball comes back without fans, I would love to see my Cubs games again. Had a lot of games I was planning to go to. Same. Yeah, I moved downtown, and one of my favorite things about being here is being able to walk over to baseball games. Not an option this year, unfortunately. Eric wants to know about basic DVRs for antennas. I can tell you that Tableau is a good one, but if anyone else has any suggestions of basic DVRs for antennas, please share them with Eric. Thomas says, please stress that HBO Max does not include live HBO channels. Many people are confused. HBO is strictly on demand. PSA. Yeah, we should really do a post about that too, now that we're getting more details. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Oh, Mark has another suggestion. This one is also on my list. I was just watching a trailer for this today. Upload on Prime is a good show to watch. So if anyone's looking for a recommendation, Upload on Amazon Prime. Richard was watching The Great Race with Tony Curtis on Vudu. It came out in 1960. I have not even heard of that one. I know Tony Curtis, but I have not heard of that movie. Cool, good. I'm glad that you found one. I love it whenever you can find classic movies like that. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Am I allergic to something in my apartment? This is crazy. My eyes are itchy. My nose is runny. Goodness. Just what you want when you're doing a video on a Wednesday night. CJ says The Hunters on Prime is awesome as well. I'm writing that down. I feel like this weekend I'm really going to try to close my computer and not do any work and just watch TV. Mike says with Sling you get 10 hours of DVR. Yes, there's also a DVR add-on that I believe is still available. Oh, answering that DVR question that was asked up above. So he was asking, though, about a DVR for antennas specifically. So just a standalone DVR device. Unspoken Voices says, does anyone have suggestions for my Roku problems? I would say reach out to Roku directly if you're having specific issues. They are very helpful over on Twitter especially, but yeah, get in contact with them. They are very, very helpful over there. Their customer support team is excellent, so you should be able to get some help from them. CJ, thank you so much. I really appreciate that comment. This brightens my Wednesday too, so I'm really happy to be here. Justin says, WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view is on the 10th. Is it so weird watching without an audience? I need to know. I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I imagine it's very strange to watch that without fans. Eric says he doesn't turn on his work laptop on the weekends. I always say I'm not going to do any work on the weekends, and every single time Saturday morning comes around and I am sitting on my couch doing work, looking for news, making sure I didn't miss anything, chit-chatting with Luke, finding out what he's up to, asking him if he's seen any news lately. I just can't help myself. Mark wants to know what's going to be on HBO Max. That's a great question. We don't have complete details, but they have released a ton of information about stuff that will be on it. Let me check. I believe Tamara wrote a post. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I wrote one about original. All right, I can't find the post right now. We'll have another one coming up soon ahead of the launch. HBO Max will have HBO content, the shows that you know and love, all of the fan favorites. It will also have HBO movies. It will also have original content. Unfortunately, some of that has gotten sidelined because of coronavirus. It's going to have a ton of content. I can tell you that. I think HBO Max, I believe, is the one that said it will have 10,000 hours of content at launch. Crazy. CJ wants to know if I miss Luke as much as you guys do. I don't know. You guys talk about him a lot. You might miss him a little more. Luke was a absolutely fantastic boss. He was so much fun to work for. I think that we made a great team. I miss the podcast. And yes, I do miss working with Luke a lot. Jason says I should have a giant TV for my background, a la Luke. I would. Unfortunately, I'm in my little apartment and there's not a whole lot of room to work with. So I don't know, maybe someday I'll try to rearrange things. But for now, we're just chatting on a Wednesday night and you can see my living room and my kitchen behind me, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. Thomas says, yeah, a lot of originals have been postponed until 2021. Yeah, unfortunately, it sounds like they have a lot of great stuff in progress and everything just kind of got postponed for now. Oh, Mickey, yeah, great point. Looney Tunes cartoons will be on HBO Max. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The classic series. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. Now I'm really mad that I can't find this post, so you guys know me. I'm just going to have to keep searching for it until I find it. Let's see here. Discounts on HBO Max, Android devices. It will be on Apple devices. I think I saw someone ask that, and I think I missed your question. It will be available on Apple and Android. Here we go. I think this is what I was looking for. I searched the wrong thing. Okay, let me paste this over in the chat. All right, so that post has a lot more information about what channels are going to be available through HBO Max, or not channels, but the content from those channels will be available. So just some more information for you. CJ says, stubbornness is a virtue. Yes, I tell myself that because some people might see it as a negative. I see it as a positive. I use my stubbornness to my advantage frequently. Everybody I work with can probably vouch for that. April is watching Luke over on Guy Reviews. Yeah, if you're looking for a Luke fix, that's where you can find him. Unspoken Voices. Okay, so asking about your Roku, you're calling support and they suggest buying another streaming stick or another remote control. I have bought another streaming stick and a remote, new batteries. So what exactly is your problem? What issue are you running into? Howard says, one of the things that Luke would say, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, like his grandma used to say. That is our all-time favorite response over here whenever people ask about things that are probably a piracy situation. If you are getting 10,000 channels for $5 a month, yeah, then it's probably too good to be true, and you are getting swindled one way or another. CJ, yes, thank you, agreed, stubbornness equals tenaciousness. I agree. John, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not trying to cut this short unless something crazy happens. There was one night whenever I could not stop coughing, and I think I did end like 15 minutes early. Just because no one wants to hear me cough for 15 minutes, let's be honest. I don't know what my deal is. I just keep on sipping water and hoping for the best. Oh, Justin, yeah, good point. Roku is not taking customer service calls right now because of coronavirus. Yeah, I think they've taken their support online. I would say, again, go over to their Twitter if you have a Twitter account. Even it might be worth making a Twitter account just to get in touch with their customer support. Daniel, yep, we're all on the same page. Luke is awesome. Unspoken voices, yeah, again, I'm probably thinking that Twitter is your best bet. You have two streaming sticks and they're not pairing. They're stuck on a purple screen with 3 icons, followed by 3 minutes of holding down the button. Something weird is going on there, and I think that you would have to get in touch directly with them. So I would say Twitter if you can. Howard, thank you so much. Appreciate that. CJ, also, thank you so much. I guess it is almost 9 o'clock. Jeez, oh man. Time flies. Eric says, when will Roku have update 9.3? That is a great question. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer. Normally, before a big update, they send us an email with all of the details. We haven't gotten anything, so I'm not so sure. April, thank you. I appreciate that. Brett wants to know, I want to sign up for HBO Max, but my email already exists with HBO Now. You could use a different email. That would be totally fine. If you have HBO Now, you should automatically get access to HBO Max, I believe. I would reach out to their support and ask them, especially if you're trying to get that discounted deal for $11.99 a month. I would say definitely reach out to their customer support. Annette, you can just search for guy reviews and hopefully you would find Luke's channel. Will, no, Luke was not a quitter. He worked so hard to build up Cord Cutters News. He gave it absolutely everything he had. He worked 7 days a week. It was crazy. It was his baby, honestly. Cord Cutters News was his life. And the time just came whenever it was time to move on to something else. So he took that opportunity, and I absolutely don't blame him for it. There's no bad blood anywhere among any of us. Luke is great. He's just moving on to different things. Daniel has asked, sorry Daniel, I saw your question a couple of times and I just didn't answer. What is streaming TV like in Canada? To be honest, I don't really know. I will say that with like licensing and things, that there is definitely a difference. There's much less available in Canada, but it's something that we don't cover a whole lot, only because we don't hear a whole lot of news. So whenever we do hear something, we will post it and tag it. So if you can find the tag for Canada, if you search Canada on cordcuttersnews.com, you will find some stuff. All right, guys, I think we are going to wrap it up now that it is about 9 o'clock. I am, again, doing my Wednesday night ritual of finishing up and going to make a cup of tea, maybe watch a little TV, get some stuff ready for tomorrow morning. I think we'll have some good posts to go up tomorrow. I'm excited. So, all right, this has been so much fun. Thanks again. Thank you all, as always, for being here with me tonight. It's always so much fun to chat with all of you. And yeah, I just really appreciate your support. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm glad we got to share some good news and to answer some questions. So, all right, I'm going to call it a night. So thank you all again for being here, and I will see you all next time. Bye.